Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm going to be showing you my small and quaint nail polish collection. No one has asked for this. I didn't even think I was going to film this morning, but I repainted my nails and I've already fudged them up. But I painted my nails again this morning and I wanted to share with you guys what nail polishes I have. That way you guys can give me awesome nail polish recommendations because I don't have a very large collection and I don't really know that much about cruelty-free nail polishes. So this is me kind of asking you guys what your favorite nail polish brand is and which ones you would recommend after seeing what I own currently. Now before I jump into my nail polish collection, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I do upload every single day, Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, and I don't want you guys to miss out on anything if you are interested. I do a lot of project panning, I do shop my stashes, and I do miscellaneous makeup videos on this channel, so if that sounds interesting to you, definitely make sure to hit that button. Now without further ado, let's just hop on into the video. So all of my nail polishes live on my little, I like to call it a carousel. It's a lazy Susan of sorts. But this little guy, they live on these two shelves right behind me, so I'm just gonna pick in order, I guess, of what they're on. They're not color coordinated in any way, they're not organized by brand. I just kind of threw them on there and hoped they all fit. I guess I will try to be a little bit more organized in this video. So I'm going to start with more base-like products. So my first thing that I have over here is my little Essie cuticle oil. This is like the apricot oil. Yep, the apricot cuticle oil. This usually sits next to my desk because I keep my hand lotion over there, and in the morning I have a set routine. If you guys are interested in seeing what my morning routine is, definitely let me know in the comments because I've thought about filming what my morning routine is, but I hadn't because it hadn't been that good. But now that I've been like working out regularly and getting into the swing of YouTube, then I think I have a pretty good routine. But this usually sits by my computer, and I usually put this on before I put on my hand lotion in the morning when I sit down to map out my day. So I feel like I should have used a lot more than this by now, but this is, I have about over half of this bottle left. Like I said in one of my project pans, I really don't go through my nail polishes very quickly, and for a good reason. I didn't really paint my nails very religiously before, but I do really like this oil. I think it works really well. It smells good if you like the smell of apricot, and I think overall it does help. I have overall just dry skin, so this helps me a lot with my cuticles. My cuticles are usually pretty bad during the winter, and now that I've been using this more consistently, I haven't had as many issues with like dry cuticles, with bleeding cuticles, with hangnails or anything like that. So this has definitely helped, and I like this a lot. Next up, I have my one and only base product. I, again, wasn't really into painting my nails very much, so I don't have that many base products, but I do have the OPI Natural Base Coat, which is pretty low. I mean, I've been trying to consistently use this every time I paint my nails, and I do think that's been helping with the longevity of my nail polish. And now that I don't have a job that's really tough on my hands, my nail polish just does tend to last at least 3 or 4 days before it starts chipping. I think too, I'm just like a really rough person when it comes to doing things with my hands, but this definitely helps a lot. I don't know if OPI is cruelty-free. I honestly haven't done enough research on nail polishes yet because I realized that was something that I was skipping when I was doing my cruelty-free research. I know KL polish is cruelty-free, but I hear that they're going out of business now or something's happening with the company. So definitely leave your favorite cruelty-free nail polish brands below, because I just don't know who is and who isn't, because I just honestly haven't done any research. But this is my base coat for now. Definitely leave me down your favorite base coats down below, because I know this one, it looks like it's half full, but it's because the brush is in there. It's getting pretty close to being empty, and I try to paint my nails weekly at least, so I do think this is going to be gone relatively soon, and I definitely need a new base coat. And then for top coat, I have two top coats, kind of. One is technically a top coat. I think this other one is just technically a clear polish, because again, I didn't really know anything about painting my nails, and I didn't really know the difference between a top coat and just a clear coat to go over top. So I do have a Wet n Wild just clear coat. I actually hate this. I think it's really bad. I don't think it helps my nail polish last any longer, which is probably because it's not supposed to. It's not a top coat. But I mean, this guy was really affordable. I've had it for years, and I've honestly debated on throwing it out, but it is Wet n Wild, so I know this is cruelty-free. It's not any good. This might just be something I'm gonna have to like suck it up and just use. And then this next and last base product is this one. This is a Revlon Colorstay Gel Envy Diamond Top Coat. Now this was actually sent to me in a PR package from Revlon like 2 years ago, I think, and I know Revlon isn't cruelty-free, so this is another one I'm gonna have to look for another top coat to replace it. But I love this top coat. It's what's, I was gonna say it's what's on my nails right now, but it's what's always on my nails for the most part. I don't know how much I have in this, but I imagine I have at least half of this left. It's so good though. I really do think it helps my nail polish last longer. I think it does keep it looking shiny, and it really does have like that gel-like quality to it, but it's another one I'm gonna eventually need to replace, so definitely leave me recommendations for your favorite cruelty-free top coat as well. So that was all of my base products and top coat products, so now we're gonna get into the more colorful part and actually get into the colors, which honestly, I'm not that colorful of a nail polish person. I have like sections of color and then like a few outliers, but for the most part I stick with the same color scheme. So next up, I'm gonna get into the glittery ones. I have a few glittery nail polishes. I like to use them as accent nails, and every now and again when I'm feeling really adventurous, I paint all of my nails in them. And I'm gonna start with my least favorite, and it's actually this guy. This is the Marc Jacobs glitter polish in the color in Le Charme. It's one of the enamored ones. I found this at TJ Maxx a year or so ago, and it is really pretty. It kind of looks like melted pennies on your fingers. And it's really not as glittery as I thought it would be. It's more of a shimmer, which like looking at it, I should have known that because there's really not many like glitter particles in it. It's more of a shimmer. Like I said, it looks like melted pennies, but I just find it doesn't last on the nails. It seems, this is probably weird to say, but it seems brittle on the nails. Like it just seems to flake really, really easily, like foil, like a gold foil. That's almost what it feels like on the nails. And so I don't find that I reach for this one very much just because it's a pain in the butt to try and keep on my nails. I think overall the effect is really pretty. It's just not exactly what I was looking for. Next up is a Maybelline polish, and this is the Maybelline Color Show polish in the color Gilded Rose. I've had this for a long time, and to be honest, I don't remember the last time I painted my nails with this, but it is very, very pretty. And there is actually a sizable dip in the actual container of nail polish. I did use this a lot when I first got it. I've had it for a few years now, and it's not one that I find myself reaching for as much, but I do really like it. The main reason I don't reach for this a lot, and it's with any of my glitter polishes, is because it's so difficult to get off. It just never wants to leave your fingernail. So for that, it's like a pro and a con. It lasts a really long time on the nails, but once you're like finally ready to change your nail color, this is so hard to get off. But overall, the effect on the nails is super, super pretty. And I probably do need to give this guy a little bit more love before it ultimately goes bad on me. And then my last glitter polish is actually one I hunted for, and I don't even know why, because the hollow craze didn't really hit me that hard. I hunted this nail polish down. I think I went to like 3 stores before I ultimately found it, and this is the Revlon Transforming Effects holographic nail polish. It's beautiful. I love it. It looks so underwhelming right now, I feel like, but on the nails in sunlight, it's a literal rainbow on your fingers. I did paint my nails with this recently. It was in around my videos in December. I was painting my nails with this a lot because it just reminds me of snow on the nails, because it looks like an icy silver color, and then when you go out in the sun, it's like bam, rainbows. So I love this nail polish. I hate the Revlon isn't cruelty free, because I would love to have this nail polish for forever. If you have any other holographic nail polishes like this, like glitter holographic nail polishes that are cruelty free, let me know. I'm absolutely obsessed. Every time I put this on my nails, I take like a million Instagram stories of it, and I'm sure people are like, we don't care. It's the same nail polish over and over. No one cares, but I care, and I love this. So now I'm gonna get into like my outlier ones, the ones where I only have a couple from each brand, or I only have one from each brand. So I'm gonna start out with this guy. This guy is actually in my project pan currently, and this is one of the Revlon Parfums nail polishes, which honestly, the gimmick doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you want your nails to smell like anything, but the 10-year-old kid in me had to buy this. One, I do think the packaging is really cute, and this is in the color Apricot Nectar, and it's a really pretty like orangey color. This was what was on my nails and basically all of the past videos this week, I believe, because I've been wearing this. Again, it's in my year-long project pan, and I'm trying to get it down like halfway through this bottle for the year. I do think I can do it. It still has the scent to it, and I've had this for a few years now, and it still smells good. It still goes on the nails really good. You do have to build it up quite a bit to get it fully opaque, which should make it easier for me to get through it. Overall, I do like this. And then the next one is another Revlon nail polish. This is another one that they sent me in that PR package with the top coat, and it's the Colorstay Gel Envy in this beautiful blue color. It's in the color Love Struck. I've used this nail polish a lot, which is surprising because it doesn't look like there's any noticeable difference in use, but I know I painted my nails with this a lot when I first got it, which was, I think these were sent to me in 2016, like near the end of 2016, and I used it a lot back then, and I still really like this color. It's just a pretty like sky blue with a periwinkle color to it. It's beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite colors that I own. I don't wear it that much because again it is brighter and a little bit more bold, but it's such a beautiful shade. This also lasts on the nails a really long time, and I just love this. I love this one. And then my last one in the outlier group is this guy. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last, and as you can see, there's a little bit of a sliver of a dip in there. This is in the color Haze of Love. I've definitely had this for going on probably 4 years almost now, because I remember I bought this not long before I moved to Charlotte after I graduated college, and I used to paint my nails with this all the time. In fact, I was scared for a moment that it wasn't moving in there, but it is moving, so I think we're still okay with this one. I like this in the fall and the winter. It's a vampy color. I probably need to try and paint my nails with this coming up soon just to get a little bit more use out of it, but I do really like this. I think the Mega Last nail polishes do last a really long time on the nails for the most part, and I just like the way this color looks. Just perfect for winter. I love. So I'm gonna move on to my Essie nail polishes, and you guys are probably gonna laugh because look at this. They're all purple. I apparently went through a phase where all I was buying was purple nail polish. Like, what? Who am I? I mean, this one's kind of pinky purple. It's like they shift into each other. And these were all bought at like completely different times in my life, but for some reason, I guess Essie nail polishes just make me want to buy pinks and purples. I don't even understand. I honestly don't. So I'm going to start with the two that might look familiar if you're on my channel a lot, and it's this guy and this guy. So these were just in my mini project pans, and this is in the color Splash of Grenadine, which is probably my favorite, and then this one in Touch Up, which this is the most recent one. This came out with their bridal line, I think last year, and I bought it because I got married last year and I wanted to see if it would be a color I would like. It didn't end up being my wedding color because it's a little bit more of a cool tone, and I went with a more warm tone pink. I do really like both of these nail polishes. I have to be more in the mood for this one, but this one I like a lot during the spring. I break this baby out a lot, and because they were in my project pants, I actually have pretty good dips in these now, and I'm feeling good about it. And then my other Essie nail polish is one that you can see has settled quite a bit because I don't remember the last time I painted my nails with this one. This is in the color Playdate, and this is the oldest one that I have. I remember a lot of people used to hype up Splash of Grenadine from Essie, so I was on the hunt for this one for a really long time, and in the meantime I remember I bought this one first. This wasn't my first Essie nail polish. There's actually been Essie nail polishes that I think I've had to throw out because they've gone bad because I've had them for so long, and I don't like this one quite as much as Splash of Grenadine. This one is a lot more purple. As you can see, Splash of Grenadine is more of a pink color, and I just think it looks better on my skin. This one, again, something about it just doesn't always look the best, and I do like it, but it's not my favorite. And that is all of my Essie nail polishes. I used to have another Essie nail polish. It was like a gray color, and I loved that nail polish. I wore it in college all the time. I still remember wearing it. I used to remember the name of the polish. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen right now, but that one was my favorite nail polish, and I remember that was probably the furthest I ever gotten a nail polish, but it's been years since I've done that. But I remember wearing it like every day for months on end. So I definitely do love Essie nail polishes. But this is all I have right now, is just a bunch of pink and purples. So weird. Why am I like this? And then last up is my KL polishes, which I am wearing a KL polish on my nails, which is probably my favorite nail polish in my collection, and it's Miss Honey. It's this little baby right here. I love this nail polish. It's just, something about it is just very simple and classic, and I like to wear this nail polish on days where I really don't know what kind of look I'm going for, but this just works with everything. It takes a lot of the stress out of it for me, and this morning when I went to go paint my nails, I just knew I wanted to use this one. I love this nail polish. This was my first nail polish that I tried from KL Polish. And when I tried it, I do have that video still up. When I tried it, it didn't last that long on my nails, but I've noticed since I've used it, since not working as a barista, this does last more than a day on my fingernails. I think a lot of people forget like how much hot water is around a barista. Like I have burn marks on my hands because everything's hot. So I just think with that job, I don't think any nail polish would be able to withstand it unless it was like a gel manicure sort of situation. But as far as just a regular nail polish, it wasn't gonna last. No nail polish would last as a barista, and even when I got my nails done as a barista, half the time those nails broke off because it was too freaking hot. Ever since then, when I wear this probably won't chip on me for days, and I'm incredibly rough on my hands, so I do really like these nail polishes. My second KL polish is this guy. This is the gray one in the color Graham, and this I bought because I wanted to find another gray nail polish like that Essie polish I was telling you guys about that I loved in college. So I bought this one. It's not quite the same gray, but I do love this nail polish. I just love a good gray nail. I think gray is one of my favorite colors. It's one of my favorite colors to wear. And in decor, I like gray furniture. I just like the color gray. So I definitely like this. It has more of like a brownish undertone to it, like a taupe undertone. So I think that's why it's not quite as good as the one I remember from Essie, but it's close and I still love it. And then my two other KL polishes. I know I only have 4 KL polishes. Again, I didn't get that into painting my nails until recently, but it's 2 of the newest ones, and these are 2 that came out with the Zodiac collection, and it is Leo and Capricorn. So a lot of you guys know I am a Leo, so I of course had to get the Leo polish. Now to me this screams Halloween. I wore it a lot around the Halloween season. It's just so orange and glittery and beautiful, and I love it. It also has the same, this has the same effect as the Marc Jacobs nail polish. It looks like melted pennies on your hands. This one actually does have multi-dimensional glitters in it, and it actually lasts on my nails a lot longer. It doesn't have that same brittle feel, and I really liked this nail polish. And then I also got the color Capricorn, which is this is a really cool polish. I don't own any other duochrome, so this is a duochrome nail polish. I don't know if I can get the shift on camera, but it's a green to bronze shift. I got it because the Marine Corps ball was coming up and I wore a green dress to that, and I knew I wanted to paint my nails a green, and I just thought this was really cool with the duochrome. Also with my natal chart, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I actually relate to a lot of things about the Capricorn zodiac, so I relate to the Capricorn, so I was like, this is perfect. It's my moon and I need the color for a event coming up. I do really like this nail polish. I do think sometimes it can pull dingy on my nails, like if you catch it at the moment it's shifting on the nails, it can sometimes make it look like you have dirty fingernails. So that's the only thing I don't really care for, is sometimes in certain light, because it is a duochrome, it has a weird like oil slick look on your fingernails, which is, okay, well that's kind of cool when I say it like that. But overall, I do like it. I think for the most part it always looks pretty good. I honestly could stare at this all day and just move it back and forth and just be in awe. I think it's really cool. Honestly, as much as I know about duochromes, I always think of them as eyeshadows. I forgot that you could probably do them in nail polishes too, so I think this is really cool as like my first duochrome. It's so pretty. And that, guys, is my entire nail polish collection. I know I have a very small one, but they're all loved dearly, and I tried to get rid of a lot of the nail polishes I knew I didn't like. The one that's probably up on the chopping block for that is Playdate from Essie, just because I haven't worn it in so long, but I'm gonna give it a little bit longer and see if I can wear it again. Definitely in the comments let me know what your favorite cruelty-free nail polish brands are, because going forward, of course, I'm only gonna be buying cruelty-free nail polishes, and I would love to know what your favorite brands are, because I am rather uneducated with it. I need to definitely take an afternoon and Google some cruelty-free nail polish companies, but for now I'll take input from you guys. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and hopefully that means I will see all of you guys in tomorrow's video.